Welcome to award season. This is a show where we talk about movies and television shows that we feel will be around for award season. I'm Highlight.
I'm Abraham.
And this is award season.
Your hustle for your last name, legacy, your family, legacy, your legacy, legacy. It's all about your last name, legacy, your family, legacy, your legacy. Always remember that. Never forget that. Never forget that. For your ancestors, for the ancestors. Make them proud. Let's make them proud. And don't forget your hustle for your last name, legacy, your family, legacy, your legacy, legacy, legacy. It's all about your family, legacy, last name, legacy, your legacy, legacy, legacy.
All right, so what are your thoughts on Screen Time with Issa Rae?
I mean, I was not aware that she was dropping a series on TikTok, but I think it's revolutionary what she's doing. I like the format of the show. There's ways quick pace, like it's like 2 minutes.
The 2-minute episodes. It's 27 episodes, and just runs right into each other. You can just watch them all. It took about 50 minutes, I think, for me to watch them all. And so it's basically like an hour show, like how an hour show would be.
Yeah.
And it's really cool. It's inventive. It's just one of those type of shows that gives you heightened drama, and then you go right into the next clip that kind of is subdued. You know what I'm saying? So she's mastered something, quick format that you can watch in 2 minutes on your phone. Like I watched it on my big screen, but there were the black bars on both sides,
Okay.
but it was still it was still entertaining watching it. And, I feel like what she's doing is probably the future of television.
Oh, definitely.
It's the way people are going to watch it, because you have an entire generation of kids who watch everything on their phone.
On their TikTok.
And on their iPads.
Right.
So if you watch it on your iPad, you can actually get a bigger screen that'll be able to watch it as well. You can watch it on your iPad as well. So it's different. And I feel like, all the new streaming format and like platforms were now jumping up and popping up over the they have these vertical series.
Right, that's
the new thing.
The
vertical
new series.
Vertical series will basically watch it vertically on your phone.
Right.
That is the new format of television moving forward, and I don't think they're gonna go back to.
No, it's just like microdose episodes.
Yes, and we're older, so we're used to episodic 40-minute, 45, 50, maybe a half hour.
They want
That's
it
too much.
They want it now. They want it yesterday.
There was a Netflix executive, I guess, who said something that was, you want to have a television program that people can watch while they're cleaning up, or they're like, they're barely watching, like they're washing the dishes while watching. You want to be able to have a program like that. So I feel like that's what they're doing right now. Everybody's kind of halfway watching stuff, and with these short clips, it keeps them engaged.
Yeah.
For 2-minute clips, so they can stay tuned in. And she's got over 20 million views in like a couple days.
I know.
So
What did you think of the cast?
I thought it was great, actually.
Were you familiar?
Felt real.
You felt familiar with any of the characters or the?
No,
cast?
I don't know any of the people.
Me
but
either.
I feel like I forgot the light-skinned brother's name, but I feel like he's the stable character. He kind of reminds me of that dude from Insecure, Jay Ellis character.
Oh yeah, a little bit. Yeah, a little bit.
Even though he's light skinned,
Yeah,
he kind of reminds me of him. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, he kind of actually the mannerisms a little bit of Stone King Brown, a little bit.
bit. Yeah.
This Is Us.
Yeah, and the lead female. I wish I could remember any of these characters' names now, but
I mean, it's
the
so
lead female
quick.
who plays his I guess his wife. She kind of reminds me of Issa a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I kind of feel like Issa, when she was writing this, wrote that character in her image.
Yeah.
And then Molly from Insecure is kind of like the friend who's married to the mechanic guy, the lawyer who's married to the mechanic. So I feel like they did some good casting, and then they have the ex-wife who's like a temptress. She's a very attractive woman. You don't know what because she came at the end.
Right, it's a lot of suspense.
Yeah. So I feel like it's a good series, and I'm looking forward to when they put the new batch
on May 22nd.
May 22nd, yeah. So when they
May
do that new batch, whatever, I'll be I'll be checking it out.
Definitely. Were you aware that she was dropping these series?
Had no idea.
I mean, I had
saw
no
it.
I
It's
found
on
it.
TikTok. It's
Right,
on TikTok.
right.
So I saw it. There was an advertisement or something on Instagram that she put up.
Okay.
And then I saw that, and then I went to TikTok and I just saw it immediately. I put in screen time and it came up. And if you haven't checked it out, you need to check out Issa Rae's Screen Time.
It won't take
TikTok.
long.
Yeah.
I found out about
Less
it from
than
the
an hour.
I found out from the guy Kevin on stage.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I found out from him.
I think I saw something from him as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So next up, my friends and neighbors,
John Hamm.
with John Hamm. Yeah. What do you think?
First, I want to say is that fun fact. I just found out one of the producers on that show is the woman who got me into television production, Lori Keith Douglas.
Okay.
She was the production coordinator on Near From the Cover,
Oh,
and she's on the producer on this show.
yeah. So that's like your roots.
Yeah.
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 That's dope to hear.
Yeah.
But what were your thoughts on the show?
I mean, I'm on the third season right now, and I love the show. It's total opposite of what he did in Mad Men.
Yeah.
Total opposite, but it's a really engaging show.
Well, he was on Landman recently with Billy Bob Thornton,
Oh.
and he played the oil baron. Essentially, it was his company, Mextex, and his wife was what's the woman who married to Bruce Willis, and she was in The Substance, Demi Moore.
Oh.
Okay, so his wife in the show was Demi Moore, and he ended up passing away in the first season. So that was his last thing that I saw him on, but he was simultaneously doing this show,
Right.
And I love him in this show, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I feel like it's something different because I'm a big Mad Men fan.
Me too.
And if you haven't seen Mad Men, you need to check out Mad Men. It's an
It's
AMC
worth
show.
it's worth the watch.
You can watch it
I'm
like
pretty
on
sure.
one of these platforms.
I'm pretty sure it's on Netflix. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
it's probably on Netflix,
Yeah.
whatever. But John Hamm and Mad Men is an amazing show. But back to my friends and neighbors, I really love. I'm on the first season, so I really love the way they introduce the characters. It's a little bit depressing to see a man so successful be kind of sunned by his daughter and his ex-wife the way he is. It's almost like it feels like a cuckold thing, you know what I'm saying? And it also feels like white people have a different way of doing things than black people, because there's no way I could go through what he's going through.
He's going through a
Just
lot.
I saw the first couple episodes and I was like, oh my God, there's no way I would allow that. There's no way. But I guess people just have different ways of doing things,
Yeah.
and it's good for drama.
Yeah,
but,
it's a great drama.
But I couldn't go through what John Hamm is going through in that first.
Wait till
that
you see
first
the
season.
next season.
Okay. Well, it's a spoiler. I will catch up pretty quickly because it's a really fascinating show to learn, to talk a little bit about it. You're dealing with a guy who is in finance, who is a stockbroker, and essentially he was pushed out of his company over a sex scandal. Not really a sex scandal. He slept with an underling who was on a different floor in the same company, who pushed up on him.
Yeah.
And it
She
almost
was
feels like it was a setup.
Yeah,
you know
it
what
was
I'm
a
saying?
setup. Totally.
Oh, okay. Because the situation didn't feel like he even wanted to have any kind of relationship
Yeah.
with her. He just was lonely, and he had his wife cheated on him, and he's like in a bar chilling, and he's just like, why not? I'll do it. It's no big deal, And then that becomes the thing that ends up. It's like the fruit of a poisonous tree. It's like that becomes the thing that starts this whole spiral where he loses his job, and then he has to start stealing from his neighbors, and that is the premise of the show.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to seeing what else is going to happen and transpire on that show, because it's just it's an inventive and very different plot line.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
haven't seen anything like that before.
It's very stylish as well.
Yes.
It's pretty
Yeah.
stylish.
And I like the narration.
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
the consistent narration.
Yeah.
And I would like his kids to give him a little bit more respect, though. It's just crazy.
That doesn't happen.
It's crazy to me. It's crazy. It's crazy. Well, speaking of John Hamm being on a Taylor Sheridan show, because he was on Landman,
Right.
I just started watching Yellowstone.
Yeah.
Okay, so I know I'm late to the party because I know that people love Yellowstone. I almost feel like the person watching Breaking Bad after it ended because that's what I did, and that's what made me such a Better Call Saul fan. But Yellowstone is amazing.
Yeah.
I'm on season 3 now. I binged the first 2 seasons over the course of a weekend, and now I'm on season 3,
I need to
episode
catch
2.
up. I need to catch up.
Amazing. And
Okay.
Taylor Sheridan, he is the creator of Tulsa King. He's also the creator of was it 1883 and
Yeah.
1923. These are all consistent with the same family of stories because it's generations of the same family, the Dutton family. And he's also the producer of Marshalls and the Dutton Ranch, which is 2 shows that are coming out now on I believe Paramount.
So
And Samuel L. Jackson's show Nola King.
Oh, wow.
He's the producer of that as well, and it's all kind of in the same world.
so they the currency they use is it all about oil or no?
No, Landman is about oil. He also produces that.
Okay.
1883, 1923. It's all about a cattle ranch. It's
Okay.
about a cattle and horses. They have cattle and horses, and so essentially they're farmers slash just ranchers. They have animals that they tend to, and
Okay.
there's value on the ranch, but they also own a lot of land, like 30,000 acres in Montana. So that's what this family, essentially, they're the people who control the land and they protect it. But I'm curious to see what happens in 1883 and 1923 because there's a lot of Native Americans in these shows, and they talk about we used to own this land 150 years ago, and I wonder if in 1883 there's some kind of like storyline that shows how the Dutton family ended up owning all this land that was formerly owned by Native Americans, So it's curious. But what I do love about the show is that Yellowstone, they did have a segment where they spoke about Christopher Columbus and how he intentionally tried to, poison the people and, it called them savages. He sent a letter back to Spain essentially saying that, we can get rid of all of these people with 40 men, So, there was a plan in place to get rid of them and put diseases on them and kill them, and rid them
How
of the
ironic,
land.
and we still celebrate that.
Yeah, I mean,
Ironically.
it's crazy, but it's just one of those things where you can't stop America from praising these false idols and these corrupt, villainous kings that they used to, like look, what's the guy, the Lee, was it R. Lee, the major, and he's a racist major in the South. He was like a
Oh yeah,
that
yeah.
guy. He still has roads named after him
yeah.
and all kinds of stuff, library, all kinds of stuff named after him. And he's a staunch racist, terrible person. So, it's nothing you can do about that.
It's America.
It's America, absolutely.
It's America.
Yeah. So, what else have you been watching?
Euphoria.
Oh my God, Euphoria is so great. Man, Sam Levinson, it's like watching a movie every week.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's this second episode, the third episode when Cassie and Nate get married. That was crazy.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Yes. Yeah, the ending of it.
Yes, that was crazy.
I was really like, wow. Wow. It was sad to see because, I didn't think Cassie was this materialistic and this like
she's
so
about the
airheaded.
Benjamins.
Yeah, she's really, but it's honestly, it's showing how so many women of today, their soul are for sale. Like her soul's for sale. Like she has a price tag. And when Nate was providing a lifestyle because she comes from a single mom,
Right.
humble beginnings, whatever. She just wanted more. And he looked like the guy who could provide that. He was the star of that high school days. He ends up wanting to wife her, engage her, and basically now they're in their 20s and they're, getting married. And this woman is showing that she she's all about the money. Like it's
When he was getting
yeah.
beaten up, she's like, "I'm bleeding."
Yeah.
All focus on her. It's
Yes.
all I'm bleeding. What about him?
Very selfish. Very selfish. And the fact that she wanted the $50,000 floral arrangement.
Yes.
And he was telling her, look, man, why do you need to do this? And then she's willing to get on OnlyFans to support that. Just so people could see a $50,000 floral arrangement. It's ridiculous.
But it shows her self-worth.
Yeah.
It's all, external,
What about Rue? What do you think about Rue's?
When
like
she got pulled over?
Yeah, I mean, she's gonna be a rat, but it's just the fact that her arc is crazy to
It's
me.
very shady. It's so different from last season.
It's so dark,
It's very dark.
and it's
But I like it.
Okay.
I do like it. I like it.
but it's gonna end badly.
I know it's gonna end badly, but I like it.
I mean, I don't know how somebody's gonna die
Oh yeah, definitely.
because there's no way you can heighten this amount of drama and set up
mean-
these circumstances and somebody not die.
I mean, the last scene was all about her drug use, pretty much. Now she's on a different level.
Yeah. The nefarious character she's surrounded by, it is not going to end well.
It's not going to end well, and
And-
so many shady people she's with.
Yeah.
And I like that Fez called her.
Yeah.
that was
we didn't
kinda
hear
cool.
that, we didn't
We
hear that
didn't-
call, so
Right.
they may honestly I predicted they may say that Fez got shanked in jail and he died.
Pretty much.
That's gonna be something like that because he's already been given 30 years, so we know we're never gonna see him again.
right.
And I think it's gonna be a call that she
You know, it's a smart
receives.
move not to hear his voice.
Yeah.
You know, it was cool not to hear.
Yeah, I think that's the best way because
It was classy.
we know in real life he's not alive, and
Right.
we know that there's no future for that character.
right. They couldn't AI it.
So they just need to kind of like slowly get us out of the way. But
Right.
they did show the picture of them two on her phone
right.
as a screensaver.
Right.
So it's still paying homage
keeping
to
his
him
memory
and
alive.
keeping his memory alive.
Right, right.
But eventually you're going to kill that character off. And
Oh,
I believe
definitely.
it's going to either be a suicide in jail or I don't think it will be suicide because he committed suicide in
Right.
real life. So it'll probably be
he got into a fight.
he got into an altercation. He
Yeah.
was shanked. He was
Yeah.
killed in jail. And
That word,
that's
that
what it is.
word, shank cracks
Yeah.
me up sometimes.
It is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah. So we what else have you been watching?
I'm looking forward to seeing Cape Fear, the series coming out next month on
Cape Fear's coming out.
Yeah, the series.
Who's gonna be in it?
Oh my God, the names just totally escaped me. But this series, I mean, it's been two movies so far, an original and then a remake in the '90s, and now it's a series. I'm pretty sure they'll do a different take of it. I think it's going to be 8 episodes
Okay.
on Apple TV, premiering in June.
Well, I'm looking forward to that because I really liked Robert De Niro, and he was.
But you never saw the original.
No, I never saw the original.
You
I
should-
saw Robert De Niro version.
You should see the original. The original is I mean that was good, but the original was better.
For real?
Yeah, for real,
Okay.
for real.
So Cape Fear.
Yeah, definitely something to watch.
Yeah. All right. And not to harp on Michael, but Michael is doing extremely well.
Yes,
The Michael Jackson movie has made over $400 million internationally
in 2 weeks.
over 10 days, basically. And,
Yeah.
Michael has gotten to the point where it feels like it's going to be $1 billion movie.
Yeah.
It's one of those movies. I'm going to go see it again this week.
Oh, you're taking your kids.
So yeah, I'm taking my kids to see it.
Okay.
Because I had to make sure that it was appropriate for
Right,
children.
right.
But yeah, Michael's definitely on the docket. We're gonna go see that. And Devil Wears Prada is coming out. I want to see Devil Wears Prada too.
I'm actually going to see that tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to see that
Where?
tomorrow. I think at Lincoln Center. Lincoln Center.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. So yeah, I might actually check that out myself because I want to see Devil Prada too.
You saw the original?
Yeah, I sort of. Yeah, of course. I had to.
Well,
Yeah. I'm actually a big fan of Anne Hathaway. I mean, I'll never forget her performance in Rachel's Getting Married. Yeah.
I never saw that.
You never saw that?
No.
I think that was her first Oscar nomination.
Really?
Yes, Rachel's Getting Married was really good movie. Really good movie.
I mean, I can't believe it's been 20 years since that first one.
Since what?
Devil's Wear Prada.
That was 20 years ago.
Yeah. Came out 2006.
What?
Yeah.
That was 20 years ago?
Yeah.
Wow. So Rachel Getting Married had to be like 2003 then, if that was
Yeah.
2006, because she did that a few years before. That is crazy. That was 2006?
Yes.
Oh my God, I'm feeling like we're old, man. I can't believe that was that long ago.
Yeah. I mean, you can check the facts, but
That's crazy. That's
Yeah.
crazy. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna go check that out. I want to see the Christophers as well.
yeah, I definitely want to see that.
You know, that looks like a good film, and actually drama with from Euphoria.
Rue.
Rue from Euphoria.
Zendaya.
Zendaya, yes.
Zendaya.
yeah. So, you know, there's some movies to watch, man. There's definitely some stuff out there that we need to be checking out.
Who plays the guy? It's the guy from Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson.
Yeah. So there's some movies out there to check out.
Yeah,
In
definitely.
the theaters. And, you know, we gotta support these theaters, because right
Yeah.
now it's looking like a lot of people are actually relying specifically on, you know, the streaming platforms, and, you know, we gotta give support to the theaters.
Well, shout out to the Nighthawk.
Yes. Shout out to the Nighthawk in Brooklyn.
Yes.
Where we're currently filming.
Yes.
And we thank you for watching this episode of Award Season. Check us out at Award Season on YouTube, as well as on Instagram and TikTok. Okay? So we will see you soon, and check you out on the next episode.
Peace.
Your hustle for your last name, legacy. Your family, legacy. Your legacy, legacy. It's all about your last name, legacy. Your family, legacy. Your legacy. Always remember that. Never forget that. Never forget that. For your ancestors.